Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the May 6, 2008 Board of Selectmen Sewer Commissioners meeting. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Madam Chairman, all 5 selectmen are present, as is the town administrator.
Thank you very much. Okay, the first item on the agenda this evening is the reorganization of the board. And we completed the town meeting last night, so we get to do it tonight. Could I have a motion for a new chairman?
Madam Chair, I will move that the board shall nominate Mr. Potter as chair.
Second.
Is that all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? It is unanimous. And before I give it to you, and may I have a motion for a clerk for the board?
Madam Chair, I make a motion that we appoint Mr. Savageau as clerk.
Is there a second? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstain? It is unanimous. Congratulations. Good luck.
Well, you can throw out the rest of the agenda.
No, it's yours.
Well, we might use it.
There you go. I only had to use it once or twice, so I hope you're as lucky.
Citizens' participation. Is there anyone that has anything to discuss before the board? None. Consent agenda. What do we have?
Oh, is that me?
Yep.
It's you.
Chop. I'm almost ready to do both here. I've just been doing it.
What do we have?
We should
I think we
have
just
2
minutes.
meeting minutes.
2 sets of minutes?
Yeah, 2 sets of minutes.
Okay, Mr. Chairman, I move the board approve the
Keep them separate.
April 15th.
the meeting minutes for April the 15th.
Second.
All in favor?
Mis-
Abstain.
Mr. Chairman, I move that the board approves the meeting minutes for April the 22nd.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Abstain.
Abstain. Vote is 401.
That completes the consent agenda, Mr. Chairman.
License and permits, we have none. Next order of business is the town business, consideration of the moratorium on the benches. This is the policy with the revisions that I had worded when we met last, a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And it seems to have everything that we had discussed at that time. I don't know, does anyone have any other further comments for that policy? The only thing I think that would be missing, not part of the policy, is just a map showing the locations, so we have an idea where they are at. I know some people said they were surprised at some of the locations. So in the future, if we can get the map on that, it doesn't have to be part of the policy. And then when someone asks to donate a bench, they receive a few more pages than this. That was part of the last time that we met. It's not part of the policy, but it's kind of part of the packet that they get. So I would just recommend to the board that we have a signature on there that they've read this and agreed to it. That way it puts them together. Otherwise, you know, they may sign. There actually is no room for a signature on that, but they may never see the policy. So it's just to tie those things together.
I'm so used to saying Madam Chair, I don't know what to call you, just
Yeah,
Chair. Huh?
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, can I suggest that you read the policy into the record? If that's in order.
Commemorative benches policy statement. It is the policy of the Board of Selectmen that commemorative benches shall be addressed as follows. Wherever possible, donated benches will replace existing benches that are in need of repair. Benches shall be placed upon a poured concrete pad. The party donating the bench will pay for the pad installation, which will be subject to the specifications of and installed by the Municipal Maintenance Department and paid for by the party donating the bench. Benches must be of recycled plastic and cast iron. and be of the style as depicted on the attached, which is made part of this policy. No other materials will be allowed. Benches made of recycled plastic will be, one of the following colors: cedar, gray, or redwood. The cast iron supports for the recycled plastic bench will be one of the following colors: red, bronze, or black. A commemorative plaque may be affixed to the bench. The size of the plaque shall be no larger than 4 inches high by 8 inches wide. Pictures will not be allowed either on the benches or the concrete pads. Poetic statements, etc., may be worded into commemorative plaques. Such statements will be subject to prior approval by the board or their designees. It shall be understood that the commemorative bench is a gift to the town of Wareham and shall not be utilized as private property or decorated in any fashion without prior approval from the board or the designee. Should an accident, act of God, theft, or vandalism occur to the commemorative bench, the town will not be held responsible for the replacement or replacement cost of the bench. This policy shall take effect immediately, dated and adopted date revised May the 6th, 2008, previously adopted September 12, 2009, signed by each and every Board of Selectmen.
Could I have a motion on the policy?
Motion to accept as written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? 500.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, if I could just ask on it now that we voted, you had mentioned about the map. I would think that, I know that I have an updated list of the benches that was sent to me by municipal maintenance when we were first discussing this, and I think that we should have the map and have it either in this room and/or with the town administrators, so whoever is approving them, when they are, we can pretty much like cross off or color off where the maps are, because there were like 3 in one area, 2 in another, or whatever, so that we're not getting into the problems that we did up in Onset
Right.
with those ones.
Well, I was thinking that we should have a lot of maps in here.
Yeah.
So we'll try to.
I
get as
tried.
many- No, I know, but it's relevant because a lot of things it's not benches but come up, and it'd be
Right.
nice to have a map to look at, even the zoning. So it'd be nice to have those things. Okay, so
Mr. Chair, do we have any requests for benches pending?
I think there's a couple, aren't there?
I don't know, but from talking with people, I think there is a list of those that had applied before the moratorium. So I don't know how many.
Well, may I suggest that we take them up soon, now that we have a
Yes,
policy?
and I think with the policy enacted that the moratorium is lifted, and those people can contact municipal maintenance or vice versa, and we'll try to get those benches back in order.
If I could, Mr. Chairman, is there a file on groups that might possibly be waiting? Is that our situation now?
If I may, my understanding is that there have been several individuals who have inquired, but we had the moratorium because there was a situation with a couple of them. I know one person has called me a couple of times on it just recently to see if we had reconsidered it, and I told them that we had been working on it. So I would guess that we should probably, anyone kind of put out there that, not necessarily if they have one, because I think there is one that's actually
I think so.
on hold
Right.
with municipal maintenance. So that one can contact municipal maintenance, but I would think that anyone else should contact probably our office for a copy of the policy with the prescribed type of bench on the back of it and a request